welcome back to the farm. Mike here from Orchard Farm, Homegrown Organics. And I'm standing here by my recently completed polytunnel. I've shown a video before about the first stages of this, where I think we had the frame up and we're putting the base on. What we've done now, if you want to come and have a look, is we have, rather than relying on these ridiculous little Velcro straps, we have stapled and then put a plank of wood across and screwed the plank of wood between the base layer and the screwed a plank of wood onto the outside of the plastic and trapped it between that and the base layer. So it shouldn't be going anywhere. I can see a couple of places where it's not quite tight enough, and I'll put a few more screws in there later on today. We did run out of wood, and unfortunately the timber yard is doing a stock take, so I couldn't go and get any more, but this will do temporarily. Okay, so around the front the same thing. Here we have put in a door. We've got a door, wooden frame door that opens up. We have framed it on the inside, secured it to the metal frame, and then again we have battened the material down onto the frame. Same with the door. I made a door. These are fencing pails. I stretched the door over it, stapled it, and then we put battens over the outside of the door, and a lock. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so we've come down. We haven't put any plants in here yet, but we're going to. As you can see, this is a lot more robust than it was before. Okay, got a secondary door here. This is the south side. So the plan is we'll be able to open this up and have a breezeway coming through. But also, because it's the south side, I've reinforced this door a bit more because this gets the brunt of winter storms. Mostly we have a westerly wind that comes from that way, blows across. We might look at reinforcing for that, but the southerly winds are really nasty, and so we have really reinforced this door. A couple of extras on the frame there, and down the bottom you can see. So, and the plan at the moment is, because we have a lot of perennial nasty weeds, ryegrass, cooch, asparagus fern, kikuya, just to name a few of them, and not to mention a shite load of dock. We have put down weed mat over everything. It's a temporary measure. I don't envisage this being here forever. We're probably going to put something else over the top of the weed mat, because weed mat, as you know, as you walk on it, stretches and the things can start to grow through it. We eventually want to be able to take the weed mat away and grow directly into the soil here, which will help with moisture retention. Because one problem you've got, of course, with a polytunnel or any glass house is the heat. And as you step in here, you can feel it, can't you, Cara?
My glass is looking up.
Yeah, she's nodding. She's not talking for some reason. You can feel it, like you can see her nodding from behind the camera. Whatever. Okay, it is hot, and it's not a warm day outside. It's maybe 15 degrees outside, and here it's got to be at least 20. At least 22 maybe. So it won't retain the heat overnight. It's not a glass house, it's not double insulated or anything like that. So it will get down to as cold as the outside temperature at night, but during the day, this kind of warmth, it will suck up the heat. We should be able to get things like our early capsicums, our early courgettes, and okra, and things like that growing that are temperature dependent, not to mention cucumbers. Okay, so that's the plan for it. This is how we've done it. cost estimation about $1,200. And I got to give a big shout out to my dad. He came over twice to help me do this. Not a cheap toy, cheaper than buying one off commercial grower. This is trade tested. I will let you know. We will do a review in 6 months and show you how it's standing up, and then we'll do another review in a year. So trade test it. If you're looking in this seriously in the long-term business, you might want to think about that and how it, the quality of this stands up before you buy one. Okay, that's all from me, Hoodoo. He kōnera.